Series 3 Slayer Guide. Let's do it. Okay, so you get a Cave of Horrors task. What are you gonna bring? So the main thing about Cave Horrors is don't forget your light source. So I recommend a bullseye lantern or better. I've got a mining helmet. It's basically the equivalent of a bullseye lantern. That means it won't randomly go out, or it won't go out if you fall in some water. Um, and it provides as much light as a bullseye lantern does. Um, so you don't need to bring a tinderbox. That's the whole idea behind that. Witchwood icon. If you don't bring Witchwood icon, Cave Horrors will just constantly hit you like 20s over and over again. Um, you see some people bringing like proselyte and prayer potions to pray magic against Cave Horrors, but I really think that's inefficient because you still have to tank the melee attacks. So you can bring Carols or Black Dragonhide. I think Black Dragonhide's better, really, because they tend to use melee attacks most of the time, like 2/3, like a 2/3 ratio. Um, Less risk, obviously, and yeah, that's mainly it. You can bring a Ring of Wealth if you don't have a Berserker Ring. I'm mainly after the experience, not the drops. So, Rune Boots don't give a magic defense penalty, so they're best to use. If you don't have Rune Boots, Climbing Boots or Infinity Boots. Fire Cape gives a great magic defense bonus. Rune Defender, all that. Okay, so there's no ring at Merciless Harmless, so you have to use Nectophile. It would be the quickest way. If you don't have an Nectophile, shame on you, one, to get as far as doing Cabin Fever and not having an Ectophile. You can take a charter boat. But otherwise, other than Dragonhide, the Light Source, and the Witchwood icon, it's a pretty standard Slayer task. Bring your Super Attack, Super Defense, Dragon Battle Axe, and Dragon Scimitar. It's like this guy's slaying Jungle Horrors, which are a completely different matter. So one thing you notice on most of all my Slayer tasks is, oh my god, you don't bring a Slayer gem. I don't bring it because I think it's a waste of inventory space. Once you complete your task, it'll show it like, well done, you've completed your task, return to the Slayer Master. It'll pop up right here. So as long as you pay attention, it shouldn't be that hard to notice when you're done with your task. So I don't like wasting the inventory space. Who knows? Especially with Cave Horrors, when you got 100 plus to do, you may need that extra shark or prayer potion or whatever. So if you don't know where Cave Horrors is, we'll walk you there. Let's see. I think that's mainly it, equipment-wise. So let's say you've got, red dragon hide. You only got 60 range. You got red dragon hide, and you've got a Cave Horrors task. And you're like, oh, do I use proselyte and prayer, or do I use dragonhide? The answer to that is, I really think it'd still be better to use a red dragonhide, because once again, proselyte is the equivalent to Addy armor. When you're fighting level 80s with Addy armor, it's just, the defense bonus just isn't enough. So that's why I still recommend the dragonhide. The red dragonhide. Now, if you got blue dragonhide, yeah, you might want to use proselyte instead, because the magic defense bonus just isn't high enough. Nor the melee defense. I am fully prepared. So this is the spot I like to go down to. Another thing is, I'm in World 1. I'm in a very high pop world. And if you didn't know, higher pop worlds have a faster spawn rate than low pop worlds. spawn rate in terms of, oh, there's already someone here, in terms of monsters and trees and rocks. Pretty much everything except farming. So yeah, it's best to go into high pop worlds. I'm probably going to hop since there's someone here. I don't feel like waiting behind this guy. So yeah, that's basically all there is on that. You see, the majority of their attacks are melee, but they still, they still use magic quite frequently. They drop big bones, which is cool if you like to bury bones. They drop clue scrolls quite frequently, and of course they drop the black mask, which is, still a good 400k. Used to be 1 mil, but it's still lots of clue scrolls, lots of herb seeds, and black mask. If you don't want to do these for Slayer, if you just want to kill these for money or whatever. I still don't recommend it, but it's still decent money for some people. Thanks for watching again. Hope this helped you out.